So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing drawing number 12, and this time I'm going to use just one technique, the same technique we used on drawings 4, 5 and 6 to draw the top shape and extrude it through. But there's a few things we need to look at in there around drawing that dovetail. So here we go. Again, these are slightly more complicated drawings, but we're using the same basic techniques. New, metric, standard part, create. Going back up to the top left hand corner, start sketch, XY plane. That's all the same. We've been doing that all the time, all the way through. I'm going to use my line tool. So that's up next to my sketch tool, my line tool. And I'm going to draw a basic profile of the top of my drawing. So I'm going to go click, along, click. I'm going to come up at right angles, come back at some angle, back to this bottom line here. I'm going to go up at a right angle again, back. Now, one of the nice things is that if I happen to line up with another point, see as I scroll and it comes close to it, it gives me an indication, hey, you're in the same distance as the other one. Yep, let's do that. I'm going to go up that one and back to our origin line and then back to origin, which will go green again. So there you go, I've got my basic profile. Okay, so I'm okay with that. Now I'm going to add in my dimensions. So add in my longest dimension first, and I know that the length of my block from here to its furthest point happens to be 50 millimeters. Enter. A whole lot's disappeared. Don't panic. Go up to your right hand drawing box, scroll over the word front, left click once on it. It'll center your drawing and scale it so you can see it. I know that the width of my drawing happens to be 30 millimeters. So from side to side, out the back there, it's going to be 30. Enter. Alright, so I know that. What else can I tell from my drawing? Well, I know that this length in here for this part has to be 10. Enter. And I know this part in here has to be 10. Enter. So I've got those two the same now. And it also tells me that the distance between this point and that point has to be 10. Watch what happens when I do that. So that moves it there. So the only thing I'm missing now is this distance here for this part here, and this part happens to be 30 millimeters. So again, by putting all those bits and pieces together, you can see how I've got a rather complex shape, but I haven't had to do any trigonometry, haven't had to do any calculations. I've just added in what I know from the drawing. And that's the real advantage of this technique, I feel. Alright, so I finished my sketch. I can't see my sketch, so I'm going to go back up to my drawing cube, click on the corner. It's going to center it and scale it for me. Great. Now I'm going to extrude it. Checking my drawing, extrusion is going to be 20. Enter. It's not quite the same orientation, so I'm going to click on the right hand side, rotate it, and then go back to the corner. There you go. So as these get more complex, it's really important that you get the orientation of your drawing on your screen the same as on your page. That way you'll know if you've got the profile the same as what you're supposed to be doing. At least that gets you in the ballpark, and hopefully your size is the same from there. So I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to save it. Go File, Save As. File. Save as. Drawing number 12. Enter. And that's our drawing number 12. So until next time, I'm just setting it back to that. Yep, I'm happy with that. So until next time, when we do drawings 13, 14, 15 and 16, and again, they're another level of complexity up on 10, 11 and 12. So as we go through now, they're getting more and more complex, and drawings 13, 14, 15 and 16 will be the last ones that I will have tutorials for, because your exam is going, and tests are going to be drawing 17, 18, 19 and 20, where I won't have any tutorials for you to follow. So until next time, ciao.